bag number 8. So here we are with the contents of bag 8. We'll just do everything quick as normal. Some nice long slopes there, some duller orange, browns, yellows, little side right angle triangles, some zigzaggy round things. Yeah, some over the window stuff, some grey, some browns, and then we get green. Lots of these little half studs, little stud tiles for the roof that you'll see later. Hopefully that'll look good when it's finished. We've got whites, we've got greys, we've got some more of those lungy slopey things. We've got, I call them ice creams, and that's for the chimney and the smoke. And I will pick it up. This time we have got the printed tile, which looks very nice. Right, so while we're here, let's go to, we are on bag number 8, sorry for shaky cam, and we are attaining to get to that roof with a chimney, leaving one bag left plus the minifigs. Right, onward and upward, let's get on with the build. Right, hello again, here's Square Ghost. Yes, it's Kev at the end of bag number 8. One proper bag to go, and then just a bag of, I think it's 3 minifigs. Right, so we're continuing this Riverside build, and we've built this little tower section here. Some bits and pieces inside, some cups. It helps if I put my glasses on. Some nice windows. I love the fire decoration, and the plant, the actual brick that I did show earlier is on the wall. So that's the good things. I'll spin around again so as you can get a decent look at what I've done with the roof and the finishing off, as they say. The chimney, no problems with the chimney whatsoever. Nice little bit of decoration. Took me a bit to work out what went there, what went where even. Again, plans nowhere near good enough for me. In fact, I still think the plans are poor. Because you're not sure of certain things. But then we're going to go, and I'm going to start now with the negatives. And there are quite a few negatives. For the first time, I'm going to talk to you about clutch power, and I think I talked to you in an earlier video about lining up. Now look at that piece there. You can see quite clearly it's nowhere near down. In fact, it's not down at all. It's resting on that stud. It's resting on those studs there. That side is half down and half not. And that back side actually is down. Now, trust me when I say that is the best. Me personally, I don't know about you, if you build it, it's the best personally I can get it to be and stand in one piece. If you push down here, these tiles come out. If you push down here, then either the yellow tile comes out or the lighter orange tile comes out. If you push down here, it puts pressure on this. I'm going to even guess again, it's not high enough. I think there's a half strut out, but then again, I just do not know. I have followed the plans to the best of my ability, and this is what we've got, and it's obviously not right. It's as best as I can get it, I'll say that again. It really is. It's certainly not centered correctly. But again, I'm going to come to other things in a minute. The making of the pretty patterns on the side of the roofs, pretty easy, quite relaxing in fact, and I quite enjoyed it. And then you build a centre column inside, and from the centre column you build these side pieces that click on at the top. You can just about see the connection there, and they're supposed to flow down absolutely nice and lovely onto little brown circular tiles. To say they are flimsy is an understatement. An absolute nightmare. Again, it's one of those things where if you touch at the top or anywhere, they fall off. If I was doing it with any passion, I would immediately and not hesitate to glue them, because again, you touch it and they come off. The centre column that they're attached to originally fits in the middle of this square brown plate. Obviously when you attach your things it becomes unattached, so you then go to put it back on, and I'll try and get as best as I can point out to you. So that is supposed to be attached to the bottom base plate. Here's the thing, when you push down to attach that, the strut that holds on the four sides, there's a little brick with a rocker plate on, if you like, that it fits on to get the angle. If you push down, that immediately pops out. So you have one, you put it back in, the other one pops out. Push that one back in, other one pops out, and this continues to happen. Again, maybe the first time I've said it, I don't know. Clutch power, they're not on tight enough. It's certainly not level. Whether that has a underlying stability factor, quite possibly. But it is what it is. Again, I'm going to say some stuff to you all. I've enjoyed some of this build. Some of this build has been stressful, not enjoyable. And as I'm coming to the last bag, I'm going to be totally honest and truthful and say, you know, I'm not unhappy or to be finishing it. I will be more than happy to finish the last section and move on to the next set. Hopefully a set that will give me a bit of calm nerves, because the last two sets, what with the lights and the battery box and then the actual flimsiness of the other sets when we did the Star Wars book, that finished not as well as I liked. And this one, as thrilled as I am and was to be building it, because I was really looking forward to it, and you know, I have put my life and soul into it, as I do with all my builds. It's not good enough. It really, really isn't good enough. And if Haswaz's plans are the same, then I don't know whether it comes down to Jie Star parts, whether, you know, if it was Go Bricks or even Lego, dare I say, you know, would it be better? I don't know is the honest answer. You'd have to build it and find out. But I will say that in my opinion, and it is only my opinion, Jie Star's building bricks are not good enough for this build. And I don't think the plans are good enough for this build. I really, really don't. So with that unfortunate review, and it is an unfortunate review if I'm honest, I am sorry. It is a bit of a negative really, but it is what it is. I can only tell you how the build is for me, and I do realise again that you may do the build and it may turn out totally different, and you might think, what the hell's he on about, which is fair enough. But I can only tell you what I experience. If you like what I'm doing, please give me a thumbs up. As I always say, don't be frightened to comment. If you've got any ideas, if I've missed anything, by all means, don't be frightened. I mean, I keep saying this, I'm no master builder. I enjoy building. I'm learning all the time, and I obviously want to get better. So if I'm doing something wrong, I'd rather somebody in the comments put Kev, blah, 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 and I will go and do it and change things and try. But again, I'm going to say it for this set again, this is not a 6+ set, and I think I realise, I don't believe was built this set, designed this set for a 6-year-old. I think that's just Jie Star trying to sell, you know, their stock, and that's it. Like I say, if you like what you see, and I hope you do, I'm sorry about this negative video. It's probably one of the most negative videos that I've put out so far on the entire channel, but it's not good. And you can see the blue circle disc there. We'll be building that part up next, and then that should be the end of the build, and then you can get ready after the minifigs are built for the review. If you want to follow us on this journey, and we've got some wonderful sets coming up, you know. Yes, there'll be some Lego, but there's going to be some mocks, there's going to be some alternate brick sets, and like I say, we've got some really big mocks coming, so the journey, I hope, is going to be a good one. Please subscribe, follow us on that journey. Like I say, join us, comment, don't be frightened to comment. That's the important thing with this, and I hope next time that at least the other part of the build will be more stable than this part. I'm Square Ghost, my name's Kev, thank you for watching, and see you on the flip side.